the pace car down and away. We're ready to fire things off for the first time here tonight from Worldwide Technology Raceway. Gateway is green flag racing as Alex Van de Sande hits that loud pedal and away we go. Good jump on the field. Already Van de Sande out to just about a 0.3 of a second advantage over Altena. Sanders right there, it's packed up behind him. Christopher Kresge, fourth in line. Shane Coogan with a move. Back behind them, Lewis Woodall as well, making some headway. 3 wide off of turn number 4. Woodall looks for some ground on the bottom, looking for some more here just on lap number 2, and it is already a fast pace as Thomas Gessler, he's starting to make some ground, make some moves as well. Isaac Morris with a little bit of trouble, a big wiggle off of turn number 2. Morris now going to slot right there in that 7th position, still right where he started tonight's race. Everybody near the front pretty much running where they started. Van de Sande, Altena still 1 and 2 on the track. Shane Coogan up 2 spots from where he started tonight's race, so a big jump already for Coogan. And Kresge is your biggest loser of the start of the race. Lost the most positions here tonight, already down 4 spots from where he started, up in the 4th position, now running back in 8th, and he has got Gary Gotzo all over him. Gotzo is followed by Fredrickson and Santos. Not much at the front to say, but we'll jump back up, let you see the gap begin to develop. There you see Julian Altena right there running in the 2nd spot. He's got Shane Coogan right behind him. Gavin Sanders still in the mix, but look at the run already that Alex Van de Sande has on this field. He has already opened up the gap just about 1 second over Altena, and Altena slowly beginning to pull away from Coogan with a solid 3rd place run right now. We'll have to see if all that shakes out. Do want to take a look back at our championship contenders. Dakota DeMage, there you can see him right here. Driver inside of that 82 Dallara IR18 having some struggles here tonight, trying to see if he can't get up there somehow and grab a few spots away. DeMage mired way back in traffic, all the way back in the 20th position. He has got a lot of ground to make up, and oh, caution flag comes out. Craig Forsyth has some trouble. We'll jump back at this real fast, see how it all went down, but Craig Forsyth, oh, there you see contact. 3 drivers involved. Forsyth involved, as well as Christopher Kresge. We'll take a look, see what happened here. There you can see Santos into the outside wall, Kresge involved. And back trackside as the green flag gets ready to fly. Once again, that Ford Mustang pace car lights are out, ready to drop back down to the bottom of the track. Alex Van de Sande will continue to lead this field back to the green flag and waiting for it. Green flag flies as Van de Sande on the gas again. There you see Altena trying to drop down to the bottom, trying to catch that slipstream. Wasn't able to do it the first restart that we had. Able to drop down there, get a little bit of a sniff of it right there, but not looking like it's paying off any better than what it did last time. Still a little bit slow on the gas there. He's going to fall behind now, just about a half a second behind your race leader. Going to jump back through the field though, because we do have lots of battles, drivers all over each other right now. There you can see Luis Gonzalez Nunez. He's trying to make up a spot on Thomas Gessler. That's for the last spot inside your top 5 right now. And I tell you what, why don't we go down on board with one of our close action camera shots. There you can see looking on board right back at Luis Gonzalez Nunez as he tries to chase down, well, he has chased down Thomas Gessler and made the pass. So with that being said and done with, well, there you go. On board look, on board ride with the 15 of Luis Gonzalez Nunez. You hear him way out of the gas there through the center of 1 and 2, down the backstretch now, all the way up. Looks like he may hit 6. No, gonna wind it out right there in 5th. Stay in 5th, no downshift right here in turn 3 and 4, staying on it. You can see just how rough this track is. Car shaking, moving around here with the gyro camera. On board with the 15 of Luis Gonzalez Nunez. big gaps back between all them as Luis Gonzalez Nunez. He's going to take that spot away from Morris. Isaac Morris may be having a little bit of a struggle here, a little bit of rough go. Back on lap number 25 now out of the 140 scheduled in tonight's Be Gutzy 175. We are going to go check out this battle back on the track. There you can see Lewis Woodall, Oscar Fredrickson just back behind them. You can find Robert Sadler running just outside of your top 10. Sadler running in the 11th position and stepping away for some school responsibilities for season number 4. So we do want to wish Robert the best with that and hope that the schooling isn't that bad, and hope you make it through all the hard study nights and all those tough tests that are coming your way. So a big time shout out to Sadler for doing what he's doing back in real life off of iRacing.com, the world's #1 racing simulator. So it's sad to see Sadler go, but we will welcome him back with open arms once he's done what he's got to do. And you know, real life responsibilities, sometimes they take precedence over iRacing, because at the end of the day, it's just iRacing. Well, big time wiggle there. Oscar Fredrickson trying to figure out which way to get by Lewis Woodall. Woodall going to go to the top of the track. That's going to give Fredrickson the bottom. Not able to complete the pass just yet. Now looking to do so out of 3 and 4. No drag race to the line. Almost a dead heat crossing the start finish line. Fredrickson still has that bottom. And there you see, way up the track goes Woodall, the rookie, gonna lose that spot. Another close battle right here. Oscar Gonzalez making up a spot on Robert Sadler. Sadler going to fall back now to the 12th position. And what has happened to Anthony Concha? He is falling through the field now all the way back, just running in the 15th spot. So right behind him, though, one of your championship contenders, Dakota Damage, not having a very good go at it here tonight. As you see, Concha way up the track. Big moment, almost contact. It looked like there may have been contact. Matt Houston. And no, maybe just one of those iRacing kind of computer glitches. Looked like the right front wheel was ripped off after maybe some slight contact right there between Concha and Houston. Not giving your race leader any trouble. Van de Sande going to drop to the bottom, and Rodriguez going to stay at the top of the track. Here's Anthony Concha, not very much further in front of your race leader. So as these drivers get closer to just 100 laps remaining, we'll go ahead and run down some of the official business for you here tonight. Looks like we started tonight's race with 22 drivers. We have still got 20. Scratch that. We have still got 19 out there on the track with just 17 drivers left on the lead lap. Anthony Concha is being scored as the last driver on that lead lap. So the 64 of Concha struggling right now, as he is just about right around 3 or 4 seconds in front of your race leader right there, Alex Van de Sande. And as we close in on just 100 laps remaining, if you haven't already, race fans, throw these drivers a thumbs up, click subscribe, and smash the bell. And caution flag on the raceway. Christopher Kresge with some trouble. Let's see how it all went down. Let's see what happened here. Oh, and there you see hard impact by Kresge. We'll back it up, take another look at it here. There you see him, down there on the inside, just trying to get up to speed, stay out of the way. And Kresge, just kind of hooks it hard into the inside wall. Drivers making evasive maneuvers, and Kresge gonna go ahead and tow back to pit road. That will put us under caution for the third time. Brings the field off a turn 4. Long wait to the restart line, and now fires things off. Green flag flies once again here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Van de Sande off well back there in the third spot, but Damage gets off going well here on these older tires. He's got Matt Houston with a little bit of buffer between himself and the fresher tires. Van de Sande back there in the third spot. Luis Gonzalez Nunez taking a spot away as Julian Altena has to come to pit road. Altena on his way down. He very well may have got himself a black flag on that restart. We'll have to wait and see what happened between himself as well as Shane Coogan. Both of those drivers having to come down pit road here on the start of this race here after our third caution here tonight brought us to a crawl. Dakota Dimash gonna use some pit strategy to take that top spot away. There you can see him now beginning to set himself apart from Matt Houston. A half a second advantage for Dimash. Luis Woodall right there back behind Oscar Fredrickson, who's looking for a spot on Thomas Gessler. Gessler on the high side. Fredrickson to the bottom in 3 and 4, looking for the spot. Side by side now, using the momentum on that inside lane to get the run, but not going to pan out, not going to pay off. Fredrickson going to have to drop down behind a Gessler. Lots of great battles all over this field. We'll jump back up to this little 3-car scrum that continues on between Isaac Morris, Gavin Sanders, and Luis Gonzalez Nunez. That is a battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th on the track as they cross the line to begin lap number 64 out of the 140 scheduled in tonight's official race distance here in the Be Gutzy 175 by Gutzy Organic Energy Fruits. And caution flag has flown. Looks like Paul Rodriguez may have been involved in this one. We'll take a look here and see what happened with the turn 3 replay. And not seeing anything going on here, not seeing what may have happened. Very interesting to look back and not really see anything on the track as far as any trouble there. Maybe a little bit of debris being spotted out there by all these drivers and the race officials. And looky here, this is just what Julian Altena and Shane Coogan need. Both of those drivers being caught up with a pit road penalty. Now they're having to try to see if they can't somehow get themselves back on the lead lap. And looks like one of the drivers staying out on track. Matt Houston gonna stay out. He'll put a lap lead in his back pocket. We'll have to wait and see if he does come down to pit road this time by. There you see Julian Altena as well as Shane Coogan. Just behind him, Paul Rodriguez in a line trying to see if he can't get himself a lap back as well. On the gas, green flag back in the air. Van de Sande, he does what he's been doing with control of the race, and that's firing off very quick, trying to catch the field off guard. Isaac Morris, Gavin Sanders, Luis Gonzalez Nunez, and Oscar Fredrickson still lined up nose to tail. Top 5 breaking away from the field just a little bit. We'll jump back here with the battle for 6th and 7th. Oscar Gonzalez looks to take that spot away and does so from Luis Woodall. Thomas Gessler now making an appearance on the scene. Gessler trying to make his way a little bit further through the top 10, running in the 8th position now. Dakota Dimash just inside your top 10, running in the 9th spot, right behind Gessler. Matt Houston also would have passed last lap on Anthony Concha, so put Concha back to the 14th spot as Diego Perino gonna be the last driver on the lead lap, running in the 15th spot. Julian Altena right there in 16th, still 1 lap down. He needs yet one more caution to bring himself back onto the lead lap and give himself some kind of fighting chance towards the end of this thing. We'll jump back towards the front of the field as we've got battles once again raging on. Isaac Morris, Luis Gonzalez Nunez, Gavin Sanders, and Oscar Fredrickson round out your top 5, and it's a battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th on track. Luis Gonzalez Nunez has Sanders right behind him, breathing down the gearbox right now, and I think we do have one of those cameras on board right here. Let's see if we can't go right side shoulder with the driver of that 15 machine, Luis Gonzalez Nunez. Another look from the cockpit here with Nunez as he looks back on the field. Gonna take one more look back above his head. Great camera shots here tonight, provided by all the guys and girls back there at the Turn 3 headquarters. We do appreciate all the hard work that you guys put in each and every week to make these shows as great as they are. Back outside the car, Luis Gonzalez Nunez continues to keep that third spot. Gavin Sanders not able to do anything with him. Sanders still running in the fourth position. And as we've crossed the halfway point here tonight, if you haven't already, race fans, throw these drivers a thumbs up, click subscribe, and smash that bell over there on the right-hand side. Get notified anytime we go live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network, whether it's myself, Darkside, Dave in the Cave, or anybody else back at the Turn 3 headquarters. We do appreciate each and every one of you, each and every time you stop by, whether you're just casually sliding through to say hi, or you are the dedicated fan, friend, or family. We do appreciate each and every one of you, and if you haven't already, throw these drivers that thumbs up. Pass on the track, lap 75, Diego Perino, he makes his way by Gary Gott, so that's going to put Perino up into the third spot. He's looking to gain a little bit more ground, try to see if he can't crack himself into the top 5, while Matt Houston looks for a little bit more ground on Christian Alesio right there. That's a battle for the last spot inside the top 10, and Houston and Alesio go side by side on turn 3 and 4. That's going to bring Robert Sadler up into the mix as well. There you can see that Velocity Online Racing team member running very strong here, trying to crack himself back inside the top 10. Going to continue to jump around the track just a little bit because we have a few hot and heavy battles. We'll jump back to this one right here, one of your closer battles on the track. Oscar Gonzalez. Gonzalez looks to close in on Oscar Fredrickson. Thomas Gessler just behind Gonzalez. So we've got a 3-car battle going on right here just off in front of them. Isaac Morris and Luis Gonzalez Nunez have Gavin Sanders by just a little bit, so we've got a 2-car battle there for second and third. We've got a 3-car battle for fifth, sixth, seventh, then another 2-car battle back there for ninth and 10th. As Dakota DeMage, he has made his way back into the 9th spot, and he is slowly starting to click off some of the positions here, but he is in trouble with Isaac Morris, your points leader, coming in to the championship night here in the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Beat Gutzy 175 by Gutzy Organic Energy Fruit. Morris running strong, doing what he has got to do to secure the Season 3 championship. And that's right, not going to see a three-peat out of Julian Altena. Not going to make it a third championship in a row. And Altena struggling here tonight at the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Altena being scored outside of your top 15 as the first car, one lap down, running in the 16th position. There you can see just behind Isaac Morris, Luis Gonzalez Nunez, Gavin Sanders. They have made up some ground and made up some time. They have distanced themselves from Oscar Fredrickson, who still has Gonzalez and Gessler lined up behind him. We'll take a little look at this battle right here on screen. Why don't we go ahead and throw a little bit of graphics up there on screen for you? Why don't we go ahead and throw up some of that battle box information for you? We'll go ahead and get rid of a few things on the screen for you. There you go. There you have it right there. Timing and scoring, miles an hour. There you can see the gap as well. All these drivers packed up with each other. Second, third, and fourth on the track. Losing ground to Alex Van de Sand, your pole seater, and your dominating driver out there tonight, the 17. He has been on fire. Big move to the bottom of the track. Luis Gonzalez Nunez looks to take that second spot away, and Isaac Morris not going to fight it. He'll go to the top of the speedway. Gavin Sanders looks to make his way by as well, and looks like Morris not willing to put up quite a big fight at this point in time, he's going to go ahead and let that pass happen, go ahead and give up some of the track position because he's still in championship form right here, right now, as we continue around the track after a few early cautions here tonight. Lap number 85 now on the board out of the 140 scheduled in tonight's official race distance. Gonna look back through the field. We do have another small battle right here. Christian Alesio, there you see, 3 wide. Oh my goodness, 3 wide. Ooh-wee. That was close for those drivers right there. Diego Perino, Christian Alesio, and I believe that is Julian Altena. Oh, and Perino up into the outside wall. Diego Perino into the outside wall, now down to the inside concrete barrier. You see the parts and pieces flying. That is not good. He is going to have to use that toe, and we stay green flag here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway. No caution coming out for that contact with the outside wall. Then Perino back across the track, hard impact with that inside concrete safer barrier, and that's going to put an end to the night for the 30 of Perino. He's going to fall through the point standings as we close in on just 50 laps now remaining here tonight from the Worldwide Technology Raceway in the Gutzy 175. Gonna head through some house cleaning once again for you. Started tonight's race with 22 drivers on the starting grid. We still have, it looks like, right at the 17 drivers out there running on the track, with only 14 drivers left on the lead lap. Anthony Concha and his 64 machine being scored as the last driver on the lead lap. Julian Altena, your back-to-back season champion, not being able to complete the three-peat this season, running back in the 15th spot, 1 lap down. One of your closest battles on track. Ooh, big time move right there. Oh my goodness, Thomas Gessler. That was a big time moment right there between Gessler and Gonzalez as they were making their way around one of the lap machines back there. One of the back markers running a little bit slow here, and that could have been pretty bad for Gessler or Gonzalez. Both of them having to make big, aggressive, evasive maneuvers to stay out of trouble and keep us under this green flag, this long green flag run that we have seen. We should see these drivers hit pit road before that battle takes place, and the battle right here for that second and third spot still underway. Luis Gonzalez Nunez has it, but Gavin Sanders wants it, and Sanders looking for a little bit more. There you can see, I believe that is Lewis Woodall, who has made his final pit stop back behind these two drivers here. Oscar Gonzalez going to come to pit road this time by, so the 11 coming down a pit road for his final fuel and tire service. And right at the 60-minute mark, we've reached 107 laps into tonight's 140 lap scheduled event for the Gutzy 175 for the Gutzy Organic Energy Fruit. If you don't know about them, you gotta go check them out. Some really, really cool things over there with Gutzy Organic. Alex Van de Zandt, Gavin Sanders, Oscar Fredrickson, Thomas Gessler, Matt Houston, and Dakota DeMage all stay out on the track. And caution flag flies. Anthony Concha has had some trouble. Oh my goodness, Concha all torn up here. We'll take a look here, see what happened. Oh, and there you see, catching it a little bit late there. Looks like Concha may have had some contact, and that forced him up into that outside wall. Trying to see here through the timing scoring if we can get that backed up any further, and they're waving their heads no at me right here. We're trying once again. Nope, and catching that just a little bit late, and there you see Concha tore up in that outside wall. Back trackside as the Ford Mustang pace car ready to duck off. We're ready to fire things off for what may be the final time. And Van de Sant on the gas quick, on the gas early. Green flag flies once again in what very well may be the final run. Just 22 laps remaining in tonight's Be Gutzy 175 by Gutzy Organic Energy Fruits. There you see a close battle back there for third and fourth. Thomas Gessler looking to the inside of Oscar Fredrickson. He's going to take that third spot away, but Fredrickson not going away just yet. He'll battle back on the outside now, completely lose that spot and fall into the clutches of Matt Houston, running right there in fifth. Dakota Dimash with a big gain through the field. Taking a look, trying to find Isaac Morris. There you see Morris sitting just behind Dakota Dimash, and I guess that's a good way to keep your competition in check. Follow them around the raceway. You know that you're going to have to finish much further back through the field to be taken out of that championship points lead without a lot of battles to speak of. We're going to jump back to a battle between some drivers one lap down. Let's take a look at this. There you can see Robert Sadler, Gary Gotzo, Julian Altena, Lewis Woodall right there, all mixing it up with each other. Alessio Gotzo, Altena, Sadler, all one lap down. Lewis Woodall still being scored 2 laps down here tonight, so Woodall somehow trying to gain some spots here, but he is going to need quite a bit of help to gain any more ground. He's going to need at least one more caution, but I don't think we'll have race leaders head down to pit road should we see that caution. So really the battle, the struggle right now is for Julian Altena to try to make his way a little bit further up through the standings, get by Gonzo, as well as Christian Alessio running in that first driver one lap down, running in that lucky dog position. He'll receive an automatic wave around should we have a late race caution with just 10 laps to go here tonight from the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Do want to take this moment to thank a lot of different people here in the Velocity Online Racing IndyCar Series. Big time shout out to Raceverse and Matt Houston, our very own Matt Houston, for all the dedication and commitment that he gives, not just to this series, but to the entire league. Raceverse coming on board this season as the $100 prize pool sponsor. Also re-upping, coming back next year for season number 4 as that $100 prize pool sponsor as well. So a big time title sponsor here with Velocity Online Racing is Raceverse, and a big tip of the cap to our very own Matt Houston out there on the track right now, running in the top 5 in this last race of season number 3. A lot of dedication and a lot of work put in behind the scenes there from Matt, so a big tip of the cap, not just for me, but from all of your fellow drivers as well, for all the continued commitment and support that you give each and every driver here in the Velocity Online Racing umbrella. Also want to give a big time shout out to multiple different sponsors that we've had here tonight. Be Gutzy Organic Energy Fruits coming on board for the sponsorship of tonight's season finale, the championship night here in the Worldwide Technology Raceway, as we continue to watch this battle between drivers one lap down. Julian Altena still has to make his way 2.3 seconds up to make his way into a battle between Christian Alessio and Gary Gonzo. So we'll wait and see if that develops, if that goes down. Going to jump back to this man right here, Matt Houston, who we talked about just moments ago, running just inside the top 5, running in the 4th position, as high five for the race leader on screen right there. Last time by, 5 laps to go for Alex Van de Sant, who has led almost the entirety of tonight's Be Gutzy 175, 140 laps scheduled in the official race distance. And I would say out of about the 135 laps that these drivers have put on the board already, he has probably led probably 120 laps of the race here tonight. So Van de Sant, quick in qualifying, quick in the race. Also want to give a big time shout out to a multiple race sponsor throughout the season as well. Here in the Velocity Online Racing IndyCar Series, I want to give a big time shout out to Apex Sage Coaching. If you're looking to find a few more tenths, you're looking to just find the smoothest, the rhythm, maybe how to get on and off the gas, whether you're a rookie or a veteran, and you're trying to find those final few tenths, reach on out to Apex Sage Coaching. They can help you find that and help you get that last little bit out. And caution flag gonna fly late here tonight, and that will bring things to an end. And there you can see him on that outside wall. Big time trouble for Anthony Concha. He goes down and around one more time, and that will put him out of tonight's race, back in the 18th position. Crossing the flag at 40 miles an hour. Race win in hand. Alex Van de Sant walks away with the top spot here tonight, getting the job done. It's walking away with the race win here in the final round. Round number 9, the season finale. Alex Van de Sant takes that top spot. The 17 finishes in first. Walking away from the track here tonight in second, the 90 of Gavin Sanders, and Thomas Gessler rounds out your top 3. Matt Houston and Oscar Fredrickson finish out the top 5. Isaac Morris, the 63 machine from the Raceverse stable of drivers, secures his championship here tonight. Walks away with the big trophy for the season championship here in season number 3, finishing in that 6th spot. Just behind him, the 15 of Luis Gonzalez Nunez gonna finish in 7th. 8th place goes to Dakota DeMage, while Oscar Gonzalez finishes in the 9th spot. And rounding out your top 10 here tonight, the 3 of Gary Gutzy.